afternoon or good morning. I know college students, it might be you just got out of bed to come to class in the afternoon. When I was in college, which wasn't that long ago, all of my classes were in the afternoon so that I could sleep till noon. All right, I am Daphne Blackman. I'm the director of GATRACS, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about the college credits you're receiving for taking classes and how you can get the best bang for your credit if you're thinking about transferring to another institution after you finish here at Southeastern. So how many are thinking about transferring? How many is this it for you? You're going, once you're finished here, you're never going back to school. Are y'all nursing students back there? Cosmetology. Oh, yeah, don't look at my hair. All right, so what we do is we work to make sure that the credits you receive at the institution that you attend, whether that be a university system, a technical college, or an independent school, that you understand what will transfer and how you can transfer those credits to another institution if you would like to continue your education, whether that is that you move or whether you receive an associate's and then you want to go on and receive a bachelor's degree, or whether you decide to change programs and the program that you're changing to is not available at the school you're attending. All right, so a lot of people always say, well, what is GATRACS and what does that mean? There it is. GATRACS stands for the Georgia Transfer Articulation Cooperative Services. We are a collaborative group consisting of the university system, the technical college system, the Georgia Independent College Association, the Georgia Department of Education, and the Georgia Student Finance Commission. We work to bring everyone together to ensure that when credits are ready to be transferred, that they are ready to be received at the other institution. So a lot of times people ask me, well, what does articulation mean? Articulation is agreement between the institution to accept course credit for transfer. In Georgia, we have a multitude of institutions. Over 70 participate in GATRACS in some form or the other. And those institutions are all of the university system schools, all of the technical college system schools, and 17 of the Georgia Independent College Association schools. So the first thing people ask is, well, how do I find the courses that are going to transfer, and how do I actually go about finding out what will transfer from the institution I am at to the institution I would like to attend? And that is where GATRACS comes in. GATRACS has a transfer student planner, and I'm going to actually go in and show you that today. And it is off of, this says Georgia Futures because we're already thinking ahead, but right now it's called Georgia College 411, and I will take you there now, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually log in and create a transfer page. Now, I can't stand still either. All right, so I have went to Georgia College 411. As you can see, it's already talking about Georgia Futures. It's coming quickly. And it's also, I'm usually going to the move on when ready. You go to college planning. Then as you can see, right now we're the fourth box down. Click on transfer student. I am going to go in. That's always a question. Then it will take you to the GATRACS portal, and then there's also a frequently asked questions. Once we move over to Georgia Futures, that will actually give you a link to our website, which I'll also show you today. So I'm going to click and go to the portal. all you need is a Georgia College 411, which will be a Georgia Futures login, and this is what you would see. So I am going to go in and I am going to start by creating and adding in all the courses that I've taken. So I have been, let's see, Southeastern, let's just go ahead. All right. And I took an English course. There we go. I took fundamentals of English. All right. Then it asked me for my grade. I'm grade in English, so I got an A. Took this last year. Yeah. And spring semester. So now you can see that in the academic history here, I have Southeastern Technical College and an English 1010. So then I'm going to go in and I took algebra. I don't think I spelled that right, did I? No, I did. And then I'm going to add that into my little cart. I can't add 1 plus 1, so I got an F. It is the truth. I have a child who can add, subtract, multiply, and divide in his head large numbers, and that's where my brain power went. All right, so I'm going to choose last year also, spring semester. And as you can see, it also went into the academic history. The great thing is, I can leave this page and I can come back next semester and add the courses I've taken that semester or the courses I'm thinking of taking, and it's always in my academic history until I delete it. And anytime I would like to delete it, I just click on the cupcake trash can and it's gone. We are working on a way for everyone that attends a technical college or university system school to actually be able to download their course academic history from Banner into the transfer portal, and then it would be much easier than having to self-report. The great thing in this is if you're actually thinking of transferring, which I know cosmetology, I keep thinking, Lord, look at my hair, is something you're going to go through the entire thing, but there's also other areas of study, like if you're looking at education and you want to continue on to be a teacher and receive a bachelor's degree, you may want to transfer those credits to another school. You may actually find 10 years from now, 5 years from now, that you would like to go back to school and continue your education. I always thought once I finished the first degree, I would never go back for the second. I'm now thinking about going back for the third. So why, I don't know. I just like school. That's why I'm working. So the great thing is this is always there for you. And you can also do a what if. If you already know that you want to transfer and you're starting out in an institution, you can go in and put the courses that you would like to take, that you're going to take, and see if they would transfer before you even take those courses. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the continue button. As you can see, it shows that I've taken 2 college algebra classes, one at Darton College. You can put in as many schools as you would like. I'm going to add a C for that one. And then I took English and algebra here at Southeastern, and I'm going to continue. This is where I always say that the magic happens. It takes a moment for the magic to happen. And while I'm talking about the magic of it going to the next screen, we are also working on, and it's going into our testing right now, is the ability for you to actually run a degree audit on the institution that you would like to attend. So, you're at Southeastern, you would like to transfer to West Georgia, or South Georgia. What's next door? East Georgia. You'd like to transfer to East Georgia, but then what's in Statesboro? Georgia Southern. I went to a lot of schools in the last 2 weeks. And so you would like to attend Georgia Southern. You would be able to go in, and before you even take, if you knew from the beginning you were starting here, but you were going to go, Georgia Southern was where you wanted to end up to get your bachelor's degree, you could go in, you could actually put in your what ifs before you ever started. You could put them all in. Then you could see, okay, will they transfer to Georgia Southern? And then you could actually pick a program and a degree, and you can see where they're going to fall in that degree and what other courses that you would have to take at Georgia Southern to receive that bachelor's degree. So that is in testing right now, and we hope to roll that out in the near future. It will be based on when the institutions are ready. But let's just use Georgia Southern for this. And as you can see, you can do 2. And let's do these 2. East Georgia is not showing up. They have not. East Georgia's catalog is very small, but we'll see what that's. Now you can see here that, let me do it. All right, so you can see here at Albany Technical College, they will accept all of the courses as long as they are a C or better. And as you can see, my F in college algebra is not going to transfer because there's an X over on the details side, and you can actually click on that details and it will tell you that the grade achieved, minimum grade required, not met. So it will tell you why that you will not receive credit for that course. You can look at institutions all over the state. Here's Mercer. And the one thing we're actually, in the next 2 weeks, I'll be working with the independent institutions to help them to have better information in the portal so that where you see no information available, that will be less frequent for the independent colleges. Now it's less frequent for the schools in the university system, but as we move forward, we're working toward having all of the schools have all of the catalog information for every single institution within Georgia. So as you can see, it's quite easy for you to go in and peruse and see exactly what credits you would receive. Now, if it says no information available, that does not mean the course will not transfer. That means when we pull the information the last time, that the course was not in the banner system that we pull the information from, and that's usually because no one has ever transferred that course to that institution from your school. And I'm also going to be working on a great way for students to actually ask the institution, hey, I'm looking at transferring to your institution. Is this course, will this be accepted at your institution? And do that through the portal so that you would get an answer back, as they do not do unofficial transcript readings, and they don't show that when they are looking at, when you call, they're going to tell you apply. We'll do an official transcript evaluation, and then we'll let you know. But this way, we can have a way for students to actually ask the other institution, hey, we're thinking about attending your institution and we're looking at this course, will it actually transfer to your institution? So does anybody have any questions about the portal and the things that we'll do, the great things that are upcoming? I hate that I do not have a demo of the degree works piece and the degree audit, because that to me is the icing on the cake. Because for me, that I was a transfer student, and it would have been great if I could have seen what courses I needed to take at the institution and where those courses would actually go as transfer credits, whether they be elective or whether they go to the area. that I wanted to transfer in because I lost credit and I had to take more courses because I did not receive full credit where I needed it for the courses I'd already taken in another institution. So it added another semester on my schooling. And another semester was another $5,000 out of my pocket. I went to a private institution because that was the best for me because I was actually working at the time, and in my area there were no other schools that did night school. So I ended up at a private institution, and I'm still paying on my debt. If I'd have known what I know now, if I knew then what I know now, I could have actually been at a technical college, received a lot of my core credits for a lot less money, same credit, same courses, and been able to transfer them and saved a lot of money in the end. All right, the next thing I want to show you quickly, because I know you have classes to get back to, is the GATRACS website. Here is the GATRACS website, and the great thing about our website is this pretty much gives you anything you need to know about transferring within the state of Georgia, and we're also always beefing it up. This website launched earlier this year, and since then we have changed things around. We're always looking to see what we can do better. So if you ever are looking at our website and you do not see something that you would like information on, you can always email us at georgiatracks@usg.edu, and we will look to see how we can first we'll find that information for you and let you know, but then we like to see how we can get it onto our website so that everyone would have the opportunity to know the information that we found for you. This actually talks to you about how to use GATRACS, talks to you about creating your Georgia College 401 account, entering your course history, and then exploring your transfer options. It also talks to you about the participating institutions at each institution, and this gives you a list of the institutions that are in our system. It also gives you a link to their websites. Also, when you're in our portal and you see a logo, you can click on that logo and it will also take you to the institution you're looking at. Shows you all of the technical college and links to them. And the 17 private institutions. The other great thing is I don't think there are no Move On When Ready students in the room, but we have an area in which we're adding Move On When Ready information for high school students that are wanting to participate in the dual enrollment program in Georgia. So that's the place that you can come and get information. We're also working on a common questions area, and then you can learn a little bit about us also. The one thing that we're going to have on our front page is we're going to start highlighting institutions and what they're doing for transfer, and also transfer students at those institutions. So, a little bit about GATRACS. So you can always use our website, you can always use our portal, and on top of that, you can always email or send, you can always email to georgiatracks@usg.edu if you don't find the information that you needed, and we'll get back to you and try to see if we can find the information. A lot of times, the one thing that I found with transfer students is that they don't know the process. It's very vague. Every institution is a little bit different. And if you can break down the barriers and the walls that students are facing when transferring, they're more successful in getting the college degree and obtaining that quickly, efficiently, and with less loss of credits. So, do you have any questions? No questions? Not one single question? So only 2 people in this whole room are going to transfer. Our cosmetology, they're going to go to cut hair. So what is everyone else going to do? Paralegal? Computers? You are? Yeah. So we have computers, person with bachelor's, nurses. So you know that some, there's other, also work to get your bachelor's degree in nursing, so you can continue on, move up the career path. If you don't have any questions, I have goodies in the back for you to take, and thank you for being so attentive and listening. If you have any questions, you can always email at GATRACS@usg.edu, and we'll get back to you